Turns out what this weather is actually called, the system, is a silver thaw. That's a phrase used by David Phillips. He's a weather specialist within Environment Canada. In fact, he throws around these phrases to me all the time. I speak to him very regularly, the kind of stories that I do. And I thought I would try to get him to give me a list of these things I don't know what they mean. He throws Alberta Clipper around all the time. I don't know what that is, and I'm betting that most people don't know what they mean. We're having some weather today. And I'm trying to figure out if people know what the weather terms are for this kind of stuff. Do you know what kind of weather day, what kind of system we're having?
I have no clue what kind of system
They call us a silver thaw. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Last week, all the snow we got, you can see the snow pile over there. It was what came through was called an Alberta Clipper. You've probably heard of that before.
I think watching the weather, yeah, I've heard of it. I heard it, yeah. The word.
Do you know what it is when they refer to an Alberta Clipper?
Not a clue, no.
This is what I'm thinking, that most people probably haven't heard these phrases before. There's a couple other ones, I'll throw them at you, and you'll probably get a kick out of them. Manitoba Masher.
Definitely not.
Saskatchewan Slammer.
No.
No, and the best one, perhaps, the Colorado Hooker.
Definitely not.
It's for real. It refers to the route that the storm travels, not anything to do with its personal life.
So they'd be coming from Manitoba, whatever the one that...
Right, the Colorado Hooker starts down there and then it curves and comes up.
Okay.
No, do you like these? You never heard any of these?
No, I like them though, yeah, they're catchy. I see why news anchors would use those, you know.
Oh, this weather's no fun. I have my hat on, my hair. I can't expose my hair designed by Paula. So it's not that great of a day today, but hey, at least it's pretty mild out.
Do you know what they call this weather? What the system is called?
Smog, fog, overcast.
Have you ever heard of a silver thaw?
No, I haven't heard of a silver thaw.
That's what they call this, a silver thaw, because it's cold, but it's still warmer than normal. Last week, you see all the big piles of snow. There's a big pile of snow over there.
Can't miss them.
So that came from what's called an Alberta Clipper. Have you heard of that?
No, I have not.
You've never heard of an Alberta Clipper. They call that because it's a fast-moving storm, like the fast-moving clipper ships that they come from Alberta. What about a Saskatchewan Screamer?
So I haven't heard of that either. I guess I'm not up on the weather.
Manitoba Mauler.
Lingo. No. What are all these lingos?
This is all real stuff from Environment Canada. This one you'll like. How about a Colorado Hooker? It's referring to the shape the storm travels, the route it travels, nothing else about it.
Interesting. I wonder who chose that one.
And there's cats and dogs. You've heard about raining cats and dogs?
Yes, cats and dogs. That's the basic one.
And then there's about a one stone storm or a one stone wind.
One stone wind. Okay.
That's because you just need one stone in your pocket to keep you from blowing away.
Oh, interesting. That's a good one.
So have you heard like some of these, ever hear things on weather forecasts and they refer to these storms by names and you don't know what they're talking about?
I guess so. Now that you're mentioning all these names, I thought I knew a lot more, but I don't.
So did you come up, what kind of word would you come up with for the weather today then? If you could come up with a nickname for this kind of day?
Annoyingness.